Good afternoon. Pretty exciting day. The decision that was announced by the Supreme Court is a victory for America's families. It was a victory for America's families when we passed the Affordable Care Act and the President signed it into law. Since then, tens of millions of people in our country are already benefiting from the legislation. As you know, as the President said so eloquently, children can no longer be denied coverage due to pre-existing condition. Young people, children and students and young people can stay on their parents' policy until they're 26 years old. Seniors are paying less for prescription drug and have access to free wellness and preventive visits. When the bill comes into effect, being a woman will no longer be a pre-existing medical condition. It's a victory for women. It's about wellness, it's about prevention, it's about the health of America, not just the health care. It's pretty exciting. Earlier this morning, I met with our caucus after the decision was announced. It was, as you know, no surprise to us. We knew that we thought that we were on solid grounds in terms of interstate commerce, solid grounds in terms of the Constitution. It was just a question of what the vote would be. And with that confidence, we happily embraced the decision that came down. Now we can move forward to the full implementation of the law, and when that happens for the American people, the best is yet to come. I want to say a word about Senator Kennedy. I spoke to Vicki Kennedy this morning and to Patrick Kennedy before coming here, thanking them for the important role that he played, a lifetime of commitment to making health care a right, not a privilege, in our country. He called it the great unfinished business of our country, of our society. I knew that when he left us, he would go to heaven and help pass the bill. And now I knew he was busily at work until this decision came down, inspiring one way or another, and now he can rest in peace. His dream for America's families has become a reality. That I'll be pleased to take any questions.
Madam Leader, the President has said himself on numerous occasions that the individual mandate is not a tax. Do you think the individual mandate to health care law is a tax?
The court has upheld the legislation. I think, and I have to see the specific language, that they identified with how we wrote the bill in the House as part of the decision, their documentation for the decision. Call it what you will. It is a step forward for America's families. And you know what? Take yes for an answer. This is a very good thing for the American people. What you're talking about here is Washington talk. What is happening out there is children, families with a child with a pre-existing medical condition, which means for a lifetime they will be discriminated against in terms of insurance. Not anymore. Same thing with when the bill is fully implemented. That's what's really important to people. Technical terms, that's for us here. What means something to the American people is what it does to them.